Hi, Jim with Elite Personal Fit. Welcome to our body split today, and today our focus will be on legs, shoulders, and triceps. A lot of these moves are multi-joint. We're working multiple muscles at the same time. A nice way to train. A few things you'll want to grab, guys. Well, first of all, you'll want a chair or bench, so have a chair or bench handy. We have a few exercises where we'll be seated. Other thing, dumbbells. Guys, if you have dumbbells, you want to make use of those. And you don't need a whole lot, guys. 1 or 2 pair will probably get you through this routine. If you don't have dumbbells, hey, no problem. We're trying to make home workouts that anyone can do. I've got some gallon jugs off the side. I would say 2 to 4 gallon jugs. We have a couple moves that you may need more weight on. Okay, so if you need a little more weight, I also have a backpack here that you could put books or paper in. I've got some old weights in there. So if you have some old dumbbells, maybe laying around that you can accumulate those in a backpack. Maybe old kettlebells, old weight plates, even maybe you're doing a project outside, landscaping blocks or bricks, anything with weight. Guys, the idea is if you don't have dumbbells, make use of what you got. So a backpack's a great way to go a little heavier. In this case today, overhead tricep extensions, it'll come in handy, and RDLs. So it's great. Load some weight in there and you've got kind of a modified heavy kettlebell or dumbbell, okay? So, not a lot of items, right? So we've got those pulled aside. Let me throw the first circuit up here, guys, and I'll do this with you in real time, so it'll be very easy to follow along, all right? We have a vintage swing we're gonna start with, okay? If you're not familiar with that, it's kind of like a swing. You're gonna grab either gallon jugs or a dumbbell. If you're using a dumbbell, just really quickly here, you'll want to grab up near the top of that dumbbell, okay? We're going to get somewhat of a wide stance here. So wide stance, as you come down, you're going to almost go back now. I don't want you to hinge forward too much, okay? So we're going to come down. You can use the other hand for balance, and it's almost like you're going in line with the heels. So it's almost like you bring that dumbbell back a little bit. And then it's kind of a swing, come down and back. Swing, come down, back, okay? So we've got that. I just wanted to point out with the dumbbell. I'm going to start with gallon jugs and then probably go to the dumbbell for the second round, okay? You got the vintage swings. The next exercise is a squat thrust front squat. It's a mouthful, I know, but it's like a half burpee. So you have your dumbbells, or you can set gallon jugs in front. You're going to do a squat thrust, drop down, feet back, swing the feet forward, grab the weights, bring them to the shoulder, and then squat and drop back down, okay? So, obviously very aerobic exercise, a lot of joints in motion, working a lot of body parts, legs, you're cleaning the weights up, you're working your core, just a neat movement. The third exercise, we're laying down, guys, tricep extensions, all right? So you could probably use the weights you're using for your squat thrust, front squat for your tricep extensions. Then we're gonna slide over to a bench or chair, heels up, and we're gonna do that chair or bench hamstring curl. Great exercise. Really feel that on the posterior side. All right, so hey, let's get through that. Guys, not super long, we're going to do 2 rounds of that. So it's going to go really quickly, but we have another circuit we're going to run through 2 times, and it has a very challenging exercise to start that one off that we'll talk about when we get there. All right, so listen, I've talked long enough. Let's get this thing underway. All right, so as I mentioned, I'll start with some gallon jugs, okay? And we've got vintage swing. And we're looking for around 10 to 15 of these, depending on the weight you have. So if you have heavier weights and you're worried about a little more strength, you can go heavier on this and stay close to the 10, maybe 8 to 10. If you have lighter weights, guys, challenge yourself. So we're gonna go, I'll probably go 15 with the weights I've got. So we're here, guys. Remember, I don't want to hinge forward too far. So we're gonna come down. 2. So Man, that's great. And with lighter weights, it's kind of a great warm-up too. You're kind of engaging the legs, getting the movement of the shoulder, you're feeling the core a little bit. Go switch sides. All right, I think that's 15. We'll set those down. And actually, okay, 2 more. So now, guys, we have like a half burpee. We're gonna grab the weights, bring up, and do a squat with them. And then set them down. So this is, guys, this is challenging, okay? It's pretty aerobic. I'm also gonna swing this chair around. Just a second here. All right, so squat, thrust, front squat. Okay. So here we go. So we'll drop down. You could use a chair for this too, guys, if there's a hard time going to the floor. If that's a challenge, or maybe you're not capable of doing that, chair or bench may help. Just make sure you ground that chair or bench. All right, here we go. Okay. As we'll sit them here, and we're going tricep extension. Keep your hands up high on the dumbbell. If you're using dumbbells, also keep the dumbbell vertical, it'll turn at the top. Keep it up and down, arms angled back. All right, here we go. Tricep extensions. Okay, I've got my chair set over here, so I'm just going to scoot forward, hamstring curl with a chair. Okay, so you can use a chair or bench. We're just going to bring those heels up, and I'll push my heels down. So instead of pushing my feet like a bridge, We're coming up, pressing those hips up. 1, 2, good. Up and squeeze. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, well, this is a great job. Hamstrings, lower back, that posterior chain. Okay, we're up. And get a quick drink if you need it. And we're going to start round 2 here in just a moment. We're back to our vintage swings, all right? This round, I think I'll make use of the dumbbells I have. So, hand up, behind the dumbbell, okay, so you can kind of see it to the top of this. Here we go. And I don't have anything real heavy, so I'm gonna probably stick with 15 here. Okay, and again, if you have heavier weight, guys, you can go down to 8 reps with this or something if you want to go heavy, okay? Here we go. Okay, let's switch sides. Here we go. All right. Whew. Okay. Okay, next one, squat thrust, front squat. All right, here we go. Now with the dumbbells, you don't have to worry about transitioning from the floor to the weight. So you can just hold on to the weights. So in that sense, it's a little bit easier. Here we go. Make it hard going. All right, we're gonna lay down. Tricep extensions. Here we go. Notice hands up behind the dumbbells. I'm gonna try to keep them as vertical as I can. Arms angled back. Okay, I'll lay those down. We're going to your chair or bench. And here we go, hamstrings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, that was 15 of those. I'll rest the legs for just a minute. All right. Hey, that was the first circuit. Okay, 2 rounds. And hopefully you can feel those legs. Okay, so did a pretty good job working the legs and some shoulders. Do a tricep exercise in there. Next circuit. Let's throw it on the screen for you. So we're gonna do a alternating back lunge. So we're gonna hang weights down. Gallon jugs, dumbbells. We're gonna step back. Remember to focus on the front leg, okay? We'll step back when you step up on your second leg. So lunge, when you do the other side, you're gonna step wide. Clean thruster, so a squat overhead press, all right? Then we're gonna start with the leg you ended on. Okay, so then we'll go back lunge, wide, squat overhead press, right? So very challenging exercise. We're going for about 10 reps here, okay? Then you need a little bit lighter weight, and we're gonna do front and lateral raises, right? About 8 each way on those. Then I think we use the chair. We're gonna do a overhead tricep extension, and the last exercise in this grouping is gonna be an RDL, kind of working again that posterior chain. So kind of like the chair leg curl we did just a moment ago, but we're gonna do RDL. Make sure on your RDLs that your knees are soft, hips go back, okay? So keeping that back straight, knees are soft, you're not locking them out. It's not a stiff leg deadlift. So we're coming down and up. And guys, even on a stiff leg deadlift, you wanna keep them soft. But anyway, so that's our RDL. So let's get started, all right? So I've got these dumbbells sitting here, guys. Again, gallon jugs work great, okay? I'll grab these and lunge, cluster, which is the clean thruster, okay? So here we go. I'm gonna step back, focus on the front leg as you come up. So we're gonna do a lunge, step up wide, down, good. And then we go back, 2, back, 3, back, 4, Guys, I'll set these down. Whew. Okay, alternating front and lateral raise. Okay, so I'll act like I don't have any dumbbells for this one. We got some gallon jugs. Here we go. Elbows stay soft. Don't lock the elbows out on this one either. All right, here we go. Front. One, two, hey, you could use canned goods too. Drain some water off these. Let's set that there. We got the front lateral raise. I'll move a chair up here. Guys, this could be a dumbbell, it could be a kettlebell, it could be gallon jugs. I'll use a backpack. So I've got it preloaded with some weight in there. And we're gonna go tricep extension. All right. Okay, elbows up. We're gonna squeeze those triceps to the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, pretty heavy there. So I'll set that off the side, we'll move the chair out of the way for just a moment. Guys, we have RDLs now. Last exercise, so really focus on your form here. It's easy to lose focus or get slack with your form when you're tired. So remember, knees are soft, hips drop back, back stays very straight. Okay, so I'll run 15 of these. Okay, listen, if the weight's light, you can do more. Okay. So I'll use my legs, kind of come up with this, and here we go. So my knees are soft. I'm gonna hinge from my hips. 1, all the way up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, we'll set that there. Guys, one more round of these. Okay, so the workout is not super long, but I think a lot of the exercises are pretty challenging. Okay, so we're gonna go back to our lunge, squat, thruster. Okay, take a little sip here. All right. Here we go. Whew. Okay, front and lateral raise. And you can go lighter, obviously, the gallon jug. Light dumbbells, you can use water half filled in gallon jugs, canned goods. Here we go. All right. Whew. Set those down. Overhead tri extension. Try not to rest too long between these exercises. RDLs, here we go. Good form here. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 6. Set off the side. Guys, that went quick, I know. That was our second round of the second circuit. So I'm guessing this is maybe 25 minutes, maybe 30 minutes. So relatively quick workout that you can do, and to increase the intensity, just decrease your rest between these exercises. Not really up the intensity. If you're starting, take a little longer breaks. Right? So, hey, that was our body split for today. Hope you enjoyed the routine. This is Elite Fitness and Wellness.